Making a mistake twice doesn't magically turn it into something right, but doing the right thing 3 times can still end up wrong. Mistakes don't cancel each other out. Repeating an error doesn't make it true. On the contrary, even the right actions, when repeated too confidently and carelessly, can lead to a wrong outcome. Picture yourself walking along a winding mountain road. If you repeat the same mistake twice, you don't move forward and you learn nothing, so the danger of falling remains. But if you get it right 3 times and then grow arrogant, ignoring the small details, you can stumble into unexpected obstacles, and that right suddenly turns into a painful wrong. Life is exactly like that. Wisdom isn't just about doing the right thing. It's about staying humble, alert, and always willing to learn. Cherish the lessons mistakes teach you. Hold fast to integrity when you're right, but never underestimate the tiny details. They can change everything. True intelligence isn't only in getting it right. It's in knowing when to pause, observe, and adjust. So every step leads to real success. You make mistakes. Mistakes do not make you. Maxwell Maltz. You may stumble. You may choose wrongly, but those stumbles do not define the whole of who you are. You are the sum of your thoughts, feelings, actions, dreams, and your ability to change, not just the moments you fell. Imagine your life as an enormous canvas. Each mistake is only a stray brushstroke, yet the whole painting still blazes with the colors and shapes you yourself create. Mistakes are like faint ink blots. They can even add life to the picture if you learn from them, but they never control the painting's true worth. Don't let errors turn you into someone insecure, discouraged, or afraid. See mistakes as tools for learning, for perfecting yourself, for growing. You are still you, a person of immense value, boundless potential, and always able to move forward with faith and courage. Mistakes are acceptable when we are young, but don't drag them into old age. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Youth is soft soil, perfect for planting seeds. Falling and making mistakes is natural. It's how we learn and grow. But old age, when heart and mind have already lived richly, should not still carry old errors or unresolved regrets. They only weigh down the steps and dim the value of the years that remain. Think of youth as a rushing stream. Little waves don't harm. They simply teach you to steer the boat more steadily. Old age is a quiet lake. If you bring sediment and stains from the past, the water stays murky and cannot reflect the sunlight. So let mistakes belong to their proper season. Learn from them, grow, and then leave them behind when you're mature enough to live in peace, joy, and serenity. Mistakes are part of growing up, but only when you release them and extract the lesson do you truly live fully and cherish every moment left. If nobody loves you, then obviously that is your own mistake. Love is not only something others give. First and foremost, it's how you live, how you cherish and cultivate yourself. When you haven't yet found someone to love you, it's not simply because others lack feeling or choice. It may be because you haven't truly valued yourself, haven't let your inner light shine brightly enough, or haven't stepped out of your comfort zone to form genuine connections. Sometimes the mistake isn't that you're not loved, it's that you haven't loved properly, haven't lived fully and radiantly enough for others to see your worth and be unable to look away. Imagine yourself as a flower. If you don't water and care for yourself, refusing to bloom in all your natural beauty, sunlight from the outside can hardly reach you fully. When you begin to love yourself, to cherish every thought and action, love from others will arrive as something inevitable, no longer a matter of luck or mistake. The responsibility for your happiness rests first with you. And when you live fully for yourself, honoring and loving who you are, the whole world will mirror that back, and love will come on time, without error. When you make a mistake, Respond to yourself with love instead of blame. Ellie Holcomb. Each person's life is like a river that never stops flowing, sometimes calm, sometimes rough. Mistakes are unexpected waves rising on the water, rocking you, but never meant to sink you. Instead of blaming yourself, treat those mistakes like waves that teach you to row better, to be more patient and stronger. Picture yourself wrapping your arms around yourself after every fall, like a gentle friend resting a hand on your shoulder, whispering, "It's okay. Learn from this and keep going." When you respond with love, you create a warm space inside where growth can sprout. Blame only dries the heart. Love makes it bloom. Every mistake, wrapped in self-compassion, becomes a seed of strength, confidence, and lasting happiness. How you treat yourself in your weakest moments decides the quality of your life and the joy you get to feel. Loving yourself isn't arrogance or selfishness, it's the art of living, the key that turns every mistake into progress and you into a more beautiful version day by day. The worst thing is not being alone. The worst thing is being with someone and still feeling utterly alone. Sometimes we're surrounded by people, yet lack real connection. Bodies are close, but hearts and souls are miles apart. Being with someone yet lonely is like sitting in a brightly lit room surrounded by cold emptiness. You can see everything, but feel no warmth or sharing. Remember gently that happiness isn't measured by how many people are around you, but by the depth of the bonds you create. If your heart feels empty beside someone, perhaps it's time to look at yourself and the relationship. Are you giving enough understanding or waiting silently for something you never voice? Loneliness between two people isn't inevitable. It's a signal to care for yourself, honor your worth, and seek connections filled with real love. Remember, loneliness isn't frightening if you love yourself, and the worst kind of loneliness disappears the moment you find true harmony with someone who walks beside you. Then being with someone becomes happiness instead of an empty space. The biggest mistake a girl makes is thinking a guy will change for her. The biggest misconception a guy has is thinking she will never leave him. It reveals a subtle truth about love. No one can completely change themselves just to please another. And no one should believe love will last forever if it isn't nurtured by both sides. A girl's mistake is like planting a seed in soil that has never been watered. Hoping someone else will change is a fragile expectation that can wound the heart. A guy's illusion is like resting his whole heart against a wall that looks solid but is made of glass. It seems unbreakable until the lightest touch shatters it. In love, the greatest power isn't changing or controlling the other person. It's understanding and respecting both yourself and your partner. When two people love and treasure each other without excessive expectations, love becomes strong and enduring. Love wisely. Cherish what you have, but never trade away your own joy or identity. Love is most beautiful when it is a free choice, not pressure or one-sided sacrifice. If you're 25, go ahead and make mistakes. Every mistake is an asset, a precious lesson. Jack Ma. 25 is the milestone of your first real steps into the world. You're mature enough to know right from wrong, yet still brave enough to try, to fall, to discover. Mistakes at this age aren't failures, they're experiences, a map guiding you toward a better version of yourself. Imagine each mistake as a rough gem in your hand. At first, ugly and heavy, but with time, polishing, and learning, it becomes unique jewelry, reflecting wisdom and experience. Every stumble, every wrong decision, every imperfect choice helps shape the strong, wise, vibrant person you are becoming. Don't fear mistakes. Mistakes at 25 are priceless treasure. They teach patience, self-love, and how to cherish the right choices later on. Walk confidently, even if you fall, because those very falls will pave the road to real success and happiness. Mistakes are the portals of discovery. James, Joyce. Instead of seeing mistakes as failure or shame, treat them as doorways to knowledge, experience, and growth. Each mistake is a key that opens a new corridor inside your soul, revealing parts of yourself and the world you never knew existed. Imagine standing before a strange door. You step through. You may stumble. You may feel lost. But that very experience teaches you how to walk, how to watch, how to choose the right path. Mistakes are not walls. They are invitations to explore, experiment, and learn. Don't fear mistakes. See them as chances to discover yourself and the world around you. Every mistake you make opens a new portal where you can find knowledge, confidence, and precious experiences to build a rich, creative, meaningful life. If you limit your actions to only those things no one can find fault with, you will accomplish very little. If you only walk the safe road where there is no risk, where every step is perfect, you will simply stand still, like a sail with no wind to cross the open sea. Great things, true creativity, and memorable achievements are born from daring to be wrong, daring to try, and daring to fall. Imagine painting a picture. If you only use safe strokes and colors, afraid of going off the line, the painting will lack soul and personality. But when you dare bold lines, even crooked ones, the painting comes alive, unique. In life, limiting yourself just to avoid mistakes turns every day into a pale copy, while stepping outside, comfort opens extraordinary opportunities, discoveries, and experiences. Treat mistakes as an inevitable part of the journey. Don't fear being seen making errors only by daring to act, to try, and to fail. Do you create real value, leave your mark, and move powerfully forward on the path you choose? I may be the one who makes mistakes, but I am also the one who breaks them. Maxwell Maltz. Mistakes don't define you. What matters is how you stand up, fix them, and turn them into lessons. It's the act of breaking the mistake that reveals a person's true worth. Think of a mistake as a wall blocking your path. You may have built it unintentionally with a wrong choice, but you also have the power to tear it down and open a new road to growth and success. Every step you take to demolish a mistake proves your inner strength, perseverance, and will to rise. Don't fear making mistakes. What matters is facing them honestly, taking responsibility, and actively changing. You are not just someone who errs. You are the master of your destiny, the one who breaks your own barriers and writes a meaningful story of growth. You are not your mistakes, so don't let them shape who you are. Katrina Mayer. Mistakes are only moments. Imperfect actions in life, they are not the whole of you. If you let them shape you, you turn stumbles into barriers that hide your true potential and power. Picture yourself as a living painting. Mistakes are just small, stray strokes that can never cover the entire work. You still have countless other colors, courage, wisdom, patience, love, and dreams that make up the real you. When you realize this, you'll know how to let go of mistakes, learn from them, and walk on with confidence and self-respect. See mistakes as experiences, not as destiny. Don't let moments of falling control your life. Let them become lessons so you can grow, shine, and live fully as yourself. Success is connected with action. Successful people keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. Conrad Hilton. Success isn't the result of luck or perfection. It's the fruit of relentless effort, of daring to try and daring to fall. Imagine the journey to success as a boat heading out to sea. Storms, collisions, and tempests are unavoidable. Successful people are the brave sailors who never stop rowing, learning from every impact and pressing forward no matter what mistakes they've made. Mistakes are not final failures. They are precious experiences that steady the boat for the next stretch of the voyage. Action and persistence are the true keys to reaching your goals. Don't fear making mistakes. Don't stop when you fail. Those who rise after falling, keep moving, and keep improving are the ones who touch real success. Youth is the age that fears nothing and doubts nothing. Youth is the time to challenge, to fall, to explore, and to dream big without fear of mistakes or failure. It's the season when innocence and passion let you throw your whole heart into new things. Picture youth as a kite soaring high, unafraid of storms, never doubting its own strength. Every step, every risky decision is a priceless experience that helps you learn and mature. Confidence doesn't come from always being right. It comes from daring to act, to try, and to believe in yourself. Live your youth fully with all your passion, courage, and faith in yourself. Don't let shyness or doubt hold you back, because the courage of youth creates memories, experiences, and values that can never be forgotten. To make a mistake and not correct it, that is the real mistake. A mistake isn't just a wrong decision or action. What makes it truly heavy is indifference, refusing to acknowledge it and refusing to fix it. A recognized and corrected mistake becomes a precious lesson that makes you stronger and steadier. Think of each mistake as a stone on your life's path. If you ignore it and keep walking, you'll trip again and again. But if you pick it up, clean it, and place it properly, you not only fix the error, you learn to walk more surely, and you might even turn that stone into a step towards success. Mistakes themselves are not frightening. What's frightening is refusing to stand up and fix them. When you dare to face your errors, take responsibility, and change, you free yourself from the burden of the past and turn mistakes into the foundation for a bright, meaningful future. If you have more thoughts about life or other beautiful quotes, please leave them in the comments below. Life holds countless wonders and beauties. Even if we live our whole lives, we may never experience them all. That's why life is so colorful and vibrant.